Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne, and I'm kind of coming on here totally unannounced. And I just came on, and there's my friend Cynthia. Hey,
Hey,
how you doing? You look beautiful for having mowed the grass.
yeah, well, I hurried up quick, brushed my hair.
You look absolutely beautiful. Well, first of all, I didn't let anybody know that I was coming on because, well, I am the spur of the moment queen. That means I go
Yeah,
with the spur of the moment, and I don't even let anybody that's coming on the panel know that I'm coming on because I don't know. I just
yeah,
don't know.
right.
So I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to see if anyone jumps on, and if no one jumps on, you and I will just carry the conversation, and they'll watch it in replay.
My,
You look wonderful. Let me go over here and share out. I'm going to share out, okay? And then I will be right
all right.
back. And if you can share out too, that would be wonderful. How are you doing today?
Oh, well, all right. I'm a little tired now, but
Me too. Me too. I just got in from my 5 mile run, and it was very hot out, to say the least. Let me see if
yeah,
it's up here. There it goes.
yeah,
There it goes. Yeah, it was so hot and muggy, and I didn't think I was going to go out because I thought, well, if I go out and it starts pouring, raining, which is what it's supposed to do here shortly, I thought, you know what, I don't want to get stuck in the rain like I was a week ago with buckets coming down on top of me.
oh
So,
my.
yeah, so let me see what I'm doing here. It says create post. It's not letting me. It's so slow today. Is your internet slow?
Yeah,
My internet is very, very slow. I'm doing this off of my other computer here, live stream, and then let me do it over here on Facebook, if I can. It's so slow, I can't believe it. So anyhow, so you went out and you mowed your grass.
well, I mowed mom and dad's.
I'm doing
Uh,
this off of my other computer.
yeah,
Yes,
I had to shut off on mine too.
yeah, that's okay.
Um, but yeah, no, I did my mom and dad's, so that's about an acre of yard I mow over there, and then I got 3 over here I still got to get done.
Now, do you have a riding mower?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My hands don't fit a push more anymore.
Okay, I
Mm,
think I shared it out. Think I did it. Think I did it. So, yeah. So, well, it is so humid and so hot, and I'm sure it's that way where you're at as well. Hey, Jeannie, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Jeannie, for coming in. Jeannie, as we said, I didn't know I was coming on today, so I gave no one notice. So there may be nobody that shows up here today, but usually people watch this in replay. The problem with replay is it doesn't come up for about 14 hours. And that's when
yeah,
everybody sees it and thinks that we're live when we're really not live at that point. So I don't know what it is with the YouTube. They don't let most people know that we're even live until about 14 hours later when we're actually in replay. And they do put it up
right.
14 hours later. So unless you go to the community tab, you won't even see it. How are you doing, Jeannie? Well, yeah, so it's so hot, and so I was out there running, and I do my 5 miles every day, and it was just unmerciful. And I wasn't
Yeah,
going to do it because I didn't want to get caught in the rain. And then I said, you know what, I'm going to do it anyhow. So I did it anyhow, and now I'm back. But this week has been kind of a week that I've really been off balance because I've had so much college work, and
yeah,
I spent 14 hours the day before yesterday and a bunch of hours yesterday just doing college work all day long. So I'm taking a breather today. I don't want to look at books. I don't want to look at college work. Hey, Norgus. Hey, hey, hey.
I know.
Oh, there you are. Thank you. I didn't even see you. There you go, my dear. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, lady.
Hey, how are you doing, Norgus?
I am fine. I'm fine.
You did a wonderful live today. I loved your live.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm trying to get this where we're centered. Um,
It changes when the more we share, more people are on here, it changes. So then you have to kind of change with it.
Well, if you go to about the one that shows three, or more, it will make us smaller and put us like one on top of the other or two
Oh, okay.
beside. Yeah.
Hey,
And
Jeannie just got in from a nice walk. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Was it humid, Jeannie? Well, Norgus, your live was wonderful, and you do amazing lives. Now, Cynthia, didn't you go on Norgus's live one day?
I did. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
you did.
I don't think I was around that day. I think I was out doing something, but I saw later that you had gone on.
Look, I need to get with you, Diana, about why yours don't post right after, because mine posts right after I end.
Yep.
Mine's already on YouTube. So there's something in that you can put it as show it later, or I don't know. There's in the settings, there's somewhere that says to show it right after, not to hold it for a certain length of time.
Now, is that in StreamYard or is that in YouTube?
I think it's on YouTube. I think there's a feature in YouTube. I'd have to open it up because, YouTube has a few different.
Jeannie says it's cool. I envy you,
I
Jeannie.
saw that.
We are burning up down here. We're in the South, and oh my gosh, it's so hot, so hot.
Here just shortly, we're going to be able to fry eggs on the sidewalk.
I think so. I do. I think so. We won't have to turn on the skillet.
Right?
But yeah, Norgus, you're going to have to show me. Hey, Proud Norsky, welcome, welcome. Proud Norsky has a wonderful, wonderful channel. And for some reason, I haven't been getting your notifications, Proud Norsky, and I reset it again. So, I don't know if it's because you come on before I wake up in the morning or what the story is. And hello, Theo, Fanny, Elaine, welcome, welcome.
Hello.
So I come on here. Yeah, I have no idea because it doesn't show up for about 14 hours. And you could go to the community tab and look at the live, but it will not show up on the mainstream until 14 hours later. Then everyone gets an announcement that we are live when we're really not anymore. And that's when they watch it. So most people don't get the announcement that we are live on this stream until 14 hours later. So I don't know what it is. So if you find out the setting, Norgus, let me know and I will go fix it.
Norgus, do you use StreamYard or are you just going straight through YouTube?
StreamYard.
Yeah. Okay.
I do it where it goes straight. It goes to YouTube and Facebook at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
that's how I want to get mine set up so I can do one a day.
Yeah.
Right.
So I like that because, and then, a lot of people, they keep Facebook up, but they really don't do YouTube. So I like it. I just have to go back and forth, watch both screens. Oh, there's Josie. Good morning. Or no. Good evening, Josie.
Hey, Josie. Hey. I have to tell you that I love StreamYard, and Darlene Norgus taught me how to do StreamYard and still is teaching me how to do StreamYard because I really don't know the ins and outs yet. You just taught me the other day how to do the mute it and how to leave the camera for a moment and things like that. So I'm still learning it, still in the process
and
of really learning it.
All right, if you look below where we're at now,
Mm-hmm.
and you can make it to where we're kind of not, it'll show all of us in a smaller box without having to, turn the camera a certain way.
So which one should I do?
I think there's one, it shows like 3 boxes, 4 boxes. I'm not sure.
Well, the one that shows the 3 boxes, makes me the biggest and you all smaller. I don't like that.
All right, then do the one before that. I think it's the one before that.
Let me try this one.
That's it.
Oh, good. That's perfect. That is absolute perfect. Perfect. Now, what kind of cameras are you all using?
I'm on my cell phone.
Well, mine is from my computer, my new computer.
Is it a laptop?
No, mine is a desktop. It's a HP desktop.
Okay. And what about you, Cynthia?
I'm on my cell phone.
Okay. And I'm on a webcam.
Yeah.
Now, I do it from the kitchen. This is my kitchen. And I do it from my kitchen because we're hardwired in here. But all the rest of the house, except for the office, is not hardwired. And so it will go out on me if I'm not hardwired in my live. I've had that problem. And so I tend to do it here in the kitchen. Now, at night, because my family's home, I prefer to do it in my sunroom, but I'm not hardwired in there. So in there may not be okay. And in my office, the lighting is just too dark. Well, I could brighten it up, but it's too, not as interesting to sit in there, I think, and do my live. So I do them out here.
Use a ring light above your camera, and that'll help with your lighting.
Where do you get a ring light at?
I got mine off Amazon, but so I've got several of them, but this one I'm on right now, it's a ring light, and it's got a holder on the front of it for my cell phone.
Yes. Hey, Medell, welcome. Well, yeah, and so I just did a video. I haven't put it up yet because I do about 4 or 5 videos, and I tend to do them at one time during the day, and then I put them up one at a time during the day. And sometimes I do them right away and put them right up. But the one I just did was called Put It Up Anyhow, meaning your video, whether it's perfect or imperfect, as long as your message is what you want it to be. And one day I did this amazing message, and I had a big glob of mascara under my eye. And I ended up not putting up the video. And I kind of regret that now because the message was so good. And I thought, you know what, sometimes you just put it up anyhow, whether you're a mess, not a mess.
Girl, I do.
Yeah, you've got to put it up anyhow. And so I just decided, it takes a lot of time to make videos. And if you have to go back and redo the video, it takes more time, and I don't have that time. So I decided that I'm putting my videos up as long as I like my message. They're going up. I don't care whether I got the big glob of mascara or my lipstick is smudged or the phone is ringing or my husband walks in front of the camera. It's all good.
That's what, when I do my lives every morning on Facebook, to tell you, that camera starts rolling and I look like a train wreck. But, I do that on purpose. I don't try to fix myself on purpose when I first start it, because most of us don't wake up looking like raving beauties,
We don't. And people relate to you. That's why you have this enormous following over there. You have an enormous following that you will build over here on YouTube as well, because you are you. You let people see behind the scenes. You let them see behind the curtain, so to speak, by seeing you as you are. And that's what people like. They want people that they can relate to. Norgis's channel is the same way. We were talking about that this morning, how people, hey, Lewis, welcome. And, Norgis was talking about that this morning, about how we were talking about how her channel, we call it the old ladies channel, like mine's the old lady channel too, grandma's channel. Mine's grandma's channel. Hers is the old ladies channel. And well, at least, because we all gather there and we talk about what's current in our lives. Yeah. And there's a channel for everybody. There's a channel, if you want to bicker with people, there's bickering channels. If you want to talk politics, there's political channels. Mine's a grandma channel. And, we all find our own channel in our own way, in our own style, and people will relate to you, and you will get your own following based upon who wants to relate to you.
Yeah. Look, I was going to say something. I done forgot what I was going to say.
You were going to talk about your channel, and, because you have an amazing channel. And I love the fact that you do it from your art room there. People now relate you to the art room.
Yeah, it used to be the kitchen, but now is this. This is kind of more like how my brain is.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cynthia, I don't know if you know, I dyed my hair one time live, and
Oh
I
yeah.
mean a red velvet color, and so I was like, you guys see me every which way. I'm gonna dye my hair, and I was like, I couldn't believe how many people watched me dye my hair, and it was bloody red. And
Yeah.
somebody come on, he said, "You scared me to death. I thought you got caught in the wrong neighborhood and got hit in the head with a pipe." And
I have. Go ahead.
so, people have seen me sick in the bed, but I'd still come on with the people that was doing my channel for me. I'd come in, and so people have seen me. Yeah, Josie's followed me since I began. But
Yeah.
if I want makeup on, then okay. If I don't, I I just don't.
Yep.
You know,
Now, Norgis,
She,
how long ago did you start your live streams?
April was a year.
And what was your first live stream like?
I looked very tired.
Mm-hmm.
I was in pajamas and no makeup, looked very, very tired. But I just felt like my son kept telling me, "Mom, you need to start doing this." So I did. I would just sit there and I'd say, I brushed my teeth, but not my hair. And I'd have my hair up in a messy thing. And then little by little, after, hey, Derek's in. Hello, Derek. NASCAR man
Hi,
3345.
Derek.
hey,
Derek, you're
NASCAR.
welcome to come up, Derek. Let me see if I've got the.
But then somebody that was quadriplegic, I watched him one day and he said, if I can get somebody to help me get dressed and if I can put my clothes on and do this, so can you. And when he said that, I'm like, whoa, okay. So I started getting up and at least getting dressed. And then I was like, well, let me just put on makeup. And, went from there. And some of the makeup is way out there. But
Yeah.
it's just me. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to add the correct music. I just shoot from the hip.
Yep.
Yep. As I said, I've been on there before. They've seen my hair up in rollers and all kinds of, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. You just come on, and I think that you put it up anyhow, and that's the key. And I
Yeah.
think to a successful channel, because you can't do this day in and day out and try to be perfect. Because if you're going to try to be perfect, you're going to wear yourself out. And I would rather get my content up there than to worry about how good I look.
Right.
Hey, Derek.
Hi guys.
What's up?
What's up?
What's
Hey, man, how's it going?
Good. Good. Hi, Darlene.
Hi, Derek.
Hey, wifey's on vacation
Hi,
this week.
Dianna. Hi,
Welcome, welcome.
everyone.
Hello.
Do what, Derek?
Dina's on vacation this week.
Without you?
No, she's here. She's
Oh,
here.
hey, what? Hey, wifey.
Madelle, welcome to you. This is your first time up here. Welcome.
Yeah, I am
Hi.
friend of Proud Norse Pinay
Yes.
from Norway.
Yes. Ah, okay. Yes, I know you've been on my channel and I've been on your channel for quite some time.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. Would you like to talk about your channel a little bit?
Yeah. I don't know what I will. I don't know what I will say.
That's okay. Well, at least people see you and now they'll go to your channel and friend you.
Yeah, and I do live streaming too, and I am helping small YouTuber and big YouTuber.
Yes. Because I've been on your channel. I've been on your channel before on your live streams.
And soon I will get, I hope I will get the 10,000 subscribers soon. I am road to 10K. So
Wow,
I hope
wonderful. How many do you have right now, Majel?
I think I have 9,600 plus.
Wow.
Wow, that's incredible. How long have you been on?
I'm starting my channel. It was last August, and then I start my live streaming is 1st September,
Yes.
and then my channel monetized. It was November 4 last year.
You are an inspiration. You are amazing. You are absolutely amazing, Majel. Amazing. That's an
Thank
amazing
you so much,
compliment.
Diana.
Huh?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for coming up here. Big shout out to you, Majel. Thank you.
And me and Darlene, we're trying to fight to get to 2,000.
Wow, that is amazing. I mean, for Majel, I mean, she did that in such a short time. In less than a year, she
Yep.
is almost at 10K. That is amazing because I know in five months I'm at well over 6K, and
Wow.
that's a huge achievement.
Yep.
And so for someone to be at 10K in less than a year, that's amazing, amazing, amazing.
We're over a year, almost a year and a half, and we're just hitting 2K almost.
Yeah. Form, I don't know what you're talking about, how much you sell your channel for. Nothing. It's free. My channel is free here. Jay Bond, welcome. And Death Committee Vintage, thank you. Michelle the Great, thank you. And Josie's Place, thank you for being here. NASCAR, you were saying that what's going on with you?
No, I just said that we're trying to hit 2,000, and that's a struggle. But no, I was telling Darlene that my wife has the rest of the week off. We're supposed to be graduation weekend this weekend, but with all that, it got canceled. So, but Darlene, look what I had made for Dina.
Oh.
Wow, I like that. That's Tweety Bird.
That's
I like
cool.
that. Hey, Michael. Well, let me ask you, why did they? Is it because of the flu that they canceled it?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So
Wow.
now he's not graduating until the 26th, but still, it's like it's more annoying than it is anything else. He just wants to get it done.
You know, we can't. You know, the interesting thing is we can't. We have to use words like flu or bug, or we can't use the word to call it. So we have to use certain words here on our. It's gotten to that point. I just did a video, and it will go up. It will go up in a little bit. It's called the pink elephant in the room,
Right.
and how we can all be in a room with a pink elephant. And I just did it like 10 minutes. I came on, and I'm going to put it up about how the pink elephant can smell, but no one can say anything. And everyone's looking at each other. And that's how kind of we are on virtual media. We can't say, a lot of things on virtual media because, well, we won't have a channel if we do, or
Right.
we won't have a page if we do. So we have to kind of talk around it. So I talked about in this video called Talking Around the Pink Elephant. And so we can't say words like, we have to use the word flu or bug. People have got the bug or the flu or whatever, where you have to wear a mask, but you can't say what it really is. And so, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Yep. Darlene just took off. Something must have happened.
Darlene. We lost her. But so, yeah, there she is. There she is again. We lost her.
Refreshing, you said.
She said she's refreshing. Let's get your name out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's right. Here she is. She's back again. Hey, Darlene, I found a match for Mama.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
It's a battle troll from the
Oh my gosh.
The 70s. Did it come from the 70s, Derek?
80s. Yep.
80s. Yep, I remember those. Remember the ones you used to put water on? Their hair was supposed to grow.
Yeah. Well, this is sidekick to Mama, which Darlene laughs at and gets upset at me, but
I've never seen that one.
you never saw that? I put it on Sandy's channel. I says, "Look, it's Mama."
Oh my gosh. You ain't right. I've never seen that.
You ain't right. I love it.
Hey, I got this from Rebecca, so there you go.
Wow.
You know, you never know what you're going to get when you go to the junk stores or thrift shops. I never know. That's the magic about going, you know, to thrift shops and junk stores is the excitement of you don't know what you're going to get. Whereas when you go to a regular store, you have in mind what you want to buy. But
Right.
when you go to a junk store, you go, I have no idea what I'm going to pick up today.
I can pick up. I mean, Cynthia, you like this? Look at this. Look at this match.
Wow.
I remember that.
It's a lighter,
Yeah,
and it can be refilled.
that's cool.
So what are y'all doing with this heat?
Well, right now we're getting like really strong winds and rain right now. So
Staying inside.
yeah.
We're
Yep.
just getting heat and humidity. And, you know, I've got my door open back there to Grandma's porch because I like the fresh air. But I'm going to close it when I get off of here and put the air conditioning on because it's just, it's unmerciful. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
And I leave that door open because when I do my videos, I go back and forth. And so, you know, and then when I'm done with my videos, I close it and put the air conditioning on. But I forgot to close it.
But
Now, Cynthia, where are you? Are you in your bathroom or because you have a curtain behind you? Where do you do your live
No.
stream?
I'm in the corner of my bedroom. I got kicked out of my office to make space for another child.
So you do it in your office with a curtain.
In my bedroom, yeah.
And Darlene does it in her, it's your craft room, right, Darlene? You froze, Darlene. She froze on us.
Yes. And I left a comment if it's that if anyone, am I froze?
Yeah, you're froze.
I am.
Have one. You want to have one.
so
Okay. But if anybody wants me to visit your channel, okay, I'm not now. Just leave a comment on mine, and then I can find you guys that way.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Well, you know, I do it in my kitchen because because of the internet, the hardwire. But it would be nice to be able to do it like out on Grandma's porch. You know, do my live, and I could take my laptop out there, but the problem is with the laptop is it may or may not get good reception because it's not hardwired.
mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't do it directly from Grandma's porch, but I am thinking about doing it from Grandma's porch. So we'll see. Maybe next time I'll do my live from Grandma's porch.
So the boys went before it started raining. They went out. There was somebody that was throwing stuff out, and this was in there with.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Oh my God! Pink Panther. That should be worth something really good.
It's a Pink Panther duck.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Where do you get all this stuff, Derek? Oh my gosh! Wow.
I have makeup like that.
Or if it's not there, it goes into my toy collection closet.
Mm-hmm.
Or it goes to Darlene's house and even buys it.
The sequel goes down the church on Monday.
Really? Cool.
Right.
So, Cynthia, when you first did your first live, were you nervous?
Oh my gosh, my first live was horrifying. So because at the time I wasn't wearing makeup, I wasn't doing skincare or anything like that, and that's what I was doing my live about. And so I set it up in my bathroom, and I couldn't find anything to hold my phone, so I set it up on a Dr. Pepper box. And then wasn't even thinking about the fact that was leaned against the mirror. So in my live, you can see my Dr. Pepper box with my,
Oh my God. And see, that's why people love that. They love that. They love to see that.
Yep.
Yeah, it was really bad.
That's definitely amateur video taking right there.
Right?
Yeah, that's why they call it YouTube.
Yeah.
What about you, Jarek? What about your first live?
Sitting on the couch that everybody knows. Well, I've changed now. I'm at my desk now, but I started on my couch, and I had my son behind me, and we were just talking about making the channel together and trying to grow. And it was only a 5-minute video, and then we did another video like 10 minutes later about stuff that we found at a yard sale, and then we just took it from there. And then everybody wanted to. Then I made it. What really hit me strong was I went on to Garage Flip's channel, and he had me on for 3 hours, and that's when I went from 200 subscribers almost to 700, and then
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the key to building your channel, and people talk to me about this, is the more live streams that I go on to other people's, the faster my channel builds. You don't build you don't build your channel by doing your own live streams. And you do your live streams because you want to connect with the people that you already have. So there's a difference. So I do live streams to connect with the people that I already have made friends with. But I don't do my live streams to build my channel, because you won't build your channel from your own live streams. They really only go out to the people that you know. Whereas if you want to build your channel, you go on a lot of live streams. And so I go on a lot of live streams. Darlene knows I go on hers all the time. I go on a lot of live streams. And the more live streams I go on, the faster my channel builds. Now, right now, I don't have time to go on as many. But when I go on them, I mean, my channel surges then.
Yeah, like Saturday night, I'm going to be on with Cindy Jewelry Nurse. I have a auction. I'm doing jewelry again.
Yes. Wow. You could be like, what's that channel with the jewelry? What's the name of that? What's the channel?
QVC.
Yeah, QVC. You could be like QVC.
I mean, I've been getting good deals on the stuff, and it's selling, so might as well go with it. I got some sterling silver. I've got some gold. I got watches. I got necklaces. I don't know much about it, but it's just going to go with it and have fun and try to help my mom a little more.
Yes. Well, I love being on social media. You know, I came on, publicly 5 months ago. Huh?
What, Darlene?
So I came on 5 months ago, and I love it. I can't do live.
I just saw Crystal on.
Oh, Crystal, is she here?
Crystal's here.
I don't see her.
She's there.
How come y'all can see her and I can't see her?
Rosie's closet.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. It's like Norgus is really Darlene.
Yeah.
And I'm really Dianna Brianne. So, and Cynthia's really Cynthia. And NASCAR's really Derek.
Yep.
Hey, Rosanna. Welcome. Thank you. Big shout out to Rosanna. Big shout out. Rosanna, would you like to come up for a moment? So we are just kind of hanging out here. And like I said, I didn't know I was even going to come on today. And, the college at 63 years old is really something. And my teachers are amazed to find out that I'm really 63 and going back to college. And my grades, I got the dean's list. I'm doing really awesome, but I'm exhausted from it. It takes a lot of work. And while everybody else is out playing, I'm behind the computer doing all this schoolwork.
I hope Crystal would come up. Crystal,
you're welcome. Come on up, Crystal.
Crystal's awesome.
Come on up, shout out. Anybody want to come up? Shout out. I put the link in there.
Crystal, pop in for a minute just so everybody can see Rosie the Riveter.
Yep. Come on up. But yeah, huh?
I hate to do it, but I didn't realize what time it was when we got on here. But I've got 10 minutes to drive, 20 minutes to pick my daughter up from work. So
well, thank you for coming on here, Cynthia. We're not going to be on for long today because I just wanted to pop on because I haven't been on here for a while. And Rosie's going to come on in a moment. So that's really good. But thank you so much, Cynthia. You're amazing. You're wonderful to do this, and I thank you so much. And people will watch this in replay. And remember, Cynthia Dawson's. How do you get to your channel? It's called Redneck Pizzazz.
Redneck Pizzazz.
Redneck Pizzazz.
Hey, I just I just ordered a big rooster today for my mother for her birthday. So there it is. Right. All right, Noah, you guys have a good one.
See you later.
Bye-bye. So,
sorry. Because Darlene, you don't have as strong as a dialect as Cynthia does.
Yeah, Cynthia's a much stronger one.
Yeah, Cynthia has a stronger dialect than you do. And even though you're deeper south, but she's...
Well, Darlene, you kind of have a slight Midwest to yours, though, don't you? Don't you think you got kind of a slight Midwest?
No, I think she's more like you can see she's Georgia, Florida, that aspect where they still have the little that, but Cynthia, it's almost like she's from the hills of West Virginia. She comes out and she just starts talking like you just don't know.
Mowing the grass, absolutely. Well, but Florida is interesting because most of Florida doesn't have an accent.
Well, here's what Florida. South from West Palm down, you either have a Spanish dialect or you have a northern dialect because all of us snowbirds come from up here down there.
Yeah, and but when you get into Georgia and you get into South Carolina, Alabama, North Carolina, you've got a lot of different dialect there, but it's still a Southern attachment to it.
I mean, you have with watching NASCAR all the time, you have two brothers that used to race. Were the Burton brothers, Ward and Jeff. Now, they're real brothers, and one brother you could talk to and listen to, and he talks normal. And then Ward would come out of the car and go, "But I just don't know what you're talking about." You couldn't. You had no clue what the heck he was saying.
Yes. Hey, Yes Reports, why don't you come on up? Yes Reports has a great channel. It's just building like Judy's and Cynthia's, but Yes Reports has a great channel. It's geared to older people from my belief. I just watched it. I just connected with him the other day, and it was about you're welcome to come up, Yes Reports. I put the stream in there if you wanna come up. And Billy's Big Top, welcome again. Yes Reports has got it's like for older people, like about Medicare and things like that, but it's a very informative channel, and he's just getting it off the ground, so he's very welcome to say hello up here if you'd like. So yep, we all come on here and we just hang out, and I think what's so wonderful about the virtual world, we now have some place to hang out. Instead of the street corner, we can come in here and hang out, Well, Yes Reports, you're welcome to come anytime. Everyone check out Yes Reports. You're going to like his channel. You're going to really, really like his channel. And Yes Reports, you need to, Norgus R, you're going to love her channel, and NASCAR's and so many others that come through here. Now, like I said, most people don't come through here until it's done in replay. And so our numbers jump dramatically once it goes into replay. JNN Travels, welcome to you. Welcome.
So Darlene, I got accepted into the next ceramics class in July. So I'm doing some more ceramics. Yeah.
Yay!
Yep.
Look,
here comes Rosie.
if I'm a little bit behind, it's because.
Crystal.
Hey, Rosie, welcome, Crystal. Hello.
Yes,
Hey. Let's shout out your channel. Tell us a little bit about your channel.
My channel is called Rosie's Closet. I talk about pretty much all the mom things. That's kind of my tagline. Reselling, couponing, cooking, and then I have a child with autism, so we talk a lot about autism as well.
Yeah. Yes. Wonderful. And a lot of people can relate to that. A lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone that has a child, whether they have autism or not, can relate to your channel.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, because we can talk about other disabilities too, not just autism.
Yeah. You
Right.
put out a lot of information that really helps a lot of people, and
Thank
when
you.
your son's on there, he's really great. I mean, he's got so much. Even though he has, I know he has autism, and I know he has, but he's got so much knowledge in other aspects that people just don't understand.
Yeah, he's very smart. I wish he would come on more with me, but he's shy sometimes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how often do you do your lives, Crystal?
Well, lately they've been pretty sporadic. I just got really busy with work and stuff, but I try to go live every Thursday morning. It didn't happen this morning, but it did last week.
What time do you go on, Crystal?
9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
So that would be 12:30 Eastern,
Yes.
which is good because a lot of people are available at 12:30. And, a lot of people, like we were talking about earlier, I don't know if you were here earlier when we were talking about this, but there's a channel for everybody. Like we were talking about, my channel is the grandma channel. Norgus's is the old lady channel, or at least I call it that. I hope she doesn't get mad at me for that. NASCAR is kind of the man channel. He sells stuff, and your channel is the mom channel. And people, they find their niche on here on YouTube. It's a place to hang out where they can relate. One of the reasons, like with Norgus is, a lot of people talk about their health ailments, and it gives them a place to say, hey, I'm at an age where I have to deal with taking certain medicines or whatever. It gives people that. Your channel, Crystal, gives people a place to say, hey, my child may, has some, is going through some things, or I'm going through some things, or I'm a mom. And it gives people a place to come to identify.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I have to say, as soon as they said we needed mask, the whole thing come up. Rosie sent me one.
Yep.
Mine is in the car. And I was so blown away because it had your little tag on it, Rosie. And it was done so it's professional. And I'm like, whoa.
Thank you.
And Darlene B sent a bunch of them. And I'm like, everybody out there is so giving and loving.
You want to watch a funny video? Crystal bought some stuff off of me about 2 months ago. You want to see somebody who's older and wants to have their childhood back again? She did an unboxing of all the toys that she bought off of me. She sat on the floor and was literally playing with each set.
I was taking it all apart. I was playing with everything, and these are toys from like the 70s and 80s that I grew up with, and it just kind of brought me back. You start playing with it, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot it has a doorbell. Like, that was my favorite part, that this little playhouse
kept on whacking the doorbell.
Yeah, but it was so much fun, to spend an hour playing with some old toys.
Well, Rosie, can you imagine a 59-year-old man playing with opening up Hot Wheels, and he's doing the same thing.
Yeah,
but that's how me and Crystal all the time. I'd be like, hey, Crystal, I didn't even get a chance. I grabbed the stuff. I called her because I know she likes the stuff, and she's like, I want it. I'm like, okay. The giant box that I had to send her, it was crazy.
This is what he did to me, Rosie. Then he starts showing me all these art supplies and stuff. I'm like, oh man, when are you going to auction those? No, I've done sold them to Rosie. I mean, to Crystal. I'm like,
yeah, you bought them all.
But I did. You didn't even know that, and still sent me the adult coloring books that I just love. You didn't even know that.
No, I didn't know. But as soon as I bought them from Derica, I thought of you, and I'm like, oh, I know she'll love these.
See, isn't
Well,
it great?
Did you see what we did? We thought, I don't know if you were on when I was showing Mama.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, you saw Mama?
Earlier on here, I saw the other day when you were showing me.
With Mama.
Yeah. That's the funniest looking thing.
Mama would whip your tail for that.
You had to see it. Tiana was saying the same thing, and Sandy was like, "Oh, yeah."
That is the funniest looking thing.
Yeah, but I love my battle troll.
That's cool.
Yeah, the battle trolls.
Do they still make trolls now, or other than on YouTube?
Billy's Big Top said Hot Wheels were awesome.
Yeah.
Billy, to me, they're still awesome.
Yeah.
You have to check out his channel.
Yeah, Billy has a wonderful channel.
He does Hot Wheel. He does Hot Wheel races. But right now he's kind of backed off. But I didn't know grown folks would race Hot Wheels until I met Derek. And I was like, what? What are they talking about?
Darlene, I got these the other day. These are called art cars. I know Crystal is going to be like, wait.
Oh, look.
They're called art cars. They're actually all die cast. But see, it's called Scuttlebus.
Oh, how cute.
Oh, I've never seen those before.
That I've got the little dump truck. But look.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
And then I got the police car.
Oh, that's cute.
Those are too cute. Billy asked you, do you have the black Firebird?
Yeah. Which one? I have the Hot Bird, which is the Black Firebird, which is in blue and green and in red. But it did start with the black with the Black Firebird. And then if you want to do a Black Firebird, I have the it's called the Black Bandit, or you can call it the Bandit car itself. I mean, but you say Black Firebird, you have to look at the full circle. But if you really look, it's called the Hot Bird, and that was the black one. Yes, I do. I have close to 2,000 Hot Wheels, Billy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Wow.
And I'm selling over 300 of them now, and I got some surprise stuff coming up on Monday's auction. I have a mystery toy box,
Rosie.
medium flat rate, large flat rate mystery box of toys.
Oh my.
70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s toys.
Hello, Sarah.
See, I came through the 60s, and so I remember the Barbie dream house that was actually made out of cardboard. Yep. And we had, Midge was Barbie's friend or Barbie's cousin.
Barbie's cousin, and then you had Kelly.
Yeah,
Kelly.
Kelly came a little bit later. So Midge was $2 and Barbie was $3, and we were too poor to afford Barbie. So I got the Midge, and my boyfriend Kirby, who was 6 years old and I was 5, he got a Barbie doll. And so I would go over to his house and play with his Barbies, and I would take my Midge over.
Now, Crystal, you got something off of me. What was the name of that one?
That was Stacy.
Stacy. That's it.
Wasn't that more 80s? Wasn't Crystal?
No, that was a 70s piece.
70s. Okay.
70s. It's not Barbie though. It's a larger, little bit larger doll.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much anything I get that's girly-esque or vintage. Crystal's always the first one that gets the phone call.
That was back when you played with toys.
I missed by 5 minutes. I missed the Briars place at the barn today. Yep. So, but
Got to get my glasses back on.
I know I
yeah,
can't
put them
see
around,
anything.
the inside of your hair. Not they look like you look like you're wearing those. Yeah. See what she does. See, you put them on the outside of your hair.
I know. Well, let me say that's Sarah Inside Story. Welcome. I look like a Martian.
No, you look like you can act like Cousin It.
I always say we're the Addams family or we're the Munsters. My family, everyone's family is so different, and I always say that. Welcome, Sarah. Welcome to you.
It's like I got this one. I'm waiting for the other 3 to come in, but these are all set for you, Crystal.
Oh, thank you. My son will love those.
Yep. When I found them. I'm like, yep, I know who those are going to.
Yeah, we just redid his entire bedroom, and so he has tons of like the cube shelving.
Oh yeah.
All across. Well, he has like a master bedroom, so all across one wall he has cube shelving, and so he can display all of his toys. But he doesn't really play with toys anymore, but he likes to show them.
Yeah. It's like I got my closet,
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Oh, and then I see Billy's talking about Rubik's cubes. Yeah, my son has a giant collection of Rubik's cubes too.
Remember all the ones I had the other day? I was thinking, yep, I had those.
I never did solve it. I could never solve it.
Well,
my son can teach you how to solve it.
Yeah.
He showed me how to do it, and I can do it now.
And remember, I was on my auction and I had it, and you were asking about the other one, and somebody said they would give me $40. They would give me $40 if I could solve it before the end of the auction. I'm like, there's no way I can. No, I can't.
Yeah, my son has some really, really crazy ones, and he can solve all of them. I have no idea how he does it.
They had one that was a missing link. It was long wide, and it was chain links and multicolored too back in the day.
Yeah, I think he has one like that. I know he has one that he calls it like a shapeshifter.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't stay in a cube or a triangle. It like
it rotates. It flips out. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Welcome, Abo. Welcome, Abo Lance Hub. Welcome. Well, you all know this was kind of a short live. It was kind of a live where I just decided to jump on at a spur of the moment and not let anybody know. And I have to go pick up my son. And Crystal, I thank you. Crystal, you're going to have to come up on my lives when I come on. I don't know when I come on anymore. They're not consistent, kind of like what you're doing now. But I'd love for you to come back on. I would love.
Sure, I'd love to join you. Yeah,
I would love that. And maybe you can friend me over on Facebook.
Okay.
If you will. My name is exactly the same on Facebook as it is here. That way, like with Darlene, we connect all through Facebook. Since there's an inbox over here. But I would love for you to do that. That way, I can tell you when I'm going to go live. And I would love for you to come on. Okay?
Sure, I would love to do that.
Because I think I've worn Norris and NASCAR out.
Nah. We all love just hanging out.
That's it. It's fun when you can talk about stuff that, especially stuff that I know Darlene laughs at the toys, and we like doing the art, and like, here's a piece I'm making. This is a custom.
Oh wow!
Oh wow, that's neat.
I'm putting a face shield on him, and he's going to be a SWAT team member. I have a battering ram. I'm painting up, and it's going to be in his hands.
Oh, very cool.
And our talk on here, I haven't really been on your live, Crystal, but I know on NASCAR's and Norgus's and mine, it's just very simple, digestible talk. I'm sure yours is the same way. It's like a talk that people can relate to. Yeah. It's not anything. We don't get into, like a lot of channels, they get into the bickering or the heavy duty politics or whatever. We don't do that. We just kind of talk about like what NASCAR is talking about, simple everyday things that we do.
But see how cool that's going to be?
Wow, that's going to be really cool.
It's those friends just, coming together because, it's not like a workplace that you dread having to sit beside somebody.
That's
right.
you can choose who you want to sit by.
Yep.
I'll put it,
Yep.
you know.
Sometimes Darlene doesn't want to sit by me.
I don't have my glasses on. Cook with, is it Carolina?
Look with Catalina.
Catalina, thank you. I can't see everything real clearly. But yeah, I do come, I was coming on every day. I came on every day for 2 weeks. And Crystal, I go to college full time. I'm 63 years old. I go to college full time. And
Good
so,
for you.
yes, I do. And it's about 14 hours. Monday, I was 14 hours behind the computer doing homework. And so, to do a live, other days when I don't have, all this homework, and there's some days that I don't, then I can come on freely. It's just, I don't know when those days are going to be. And so it's hard. At one point, people were able to predict me and come on every day. But now, I don't even have a set time I come on, let alone a set day. So it's just kind of a spur of the moment type of thing. So I like to let my friends know. And so, Crystal, I'll let you know. And Darlene can also let you know, and NASCAR, we can all stay connected. And then that way we can all come on here. And maybe you can talk a little bit more, Crystal, about your channel and a little bit more, just details your journey and everything that's gone on the next time we come on. And I would love that.
Sure,
Some
I can do that.
of her really cool vintage clothing she's made. That's the ultimate part.
Share it all.
Yep.
That's what we do. It's just simple, easy, digestible talk, that we come on here with. Camping therapy. Oh, camping therapy. You will love camping therapy. Everybody's got to go to Camping Therapy's channel and connect. I have to tell you, I love it. They're kind of a small channel, but they're going to grow, and they do vintage campers. And I love that channel. And big shout out. And Anuka, welcome. Let me get my glasses on one more time here. Anuka, welcome. Thank you for coming here.
I've always wanted one of those cute little teardrop campers.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
But we can't have them here. We live in an association, so I can't keep it here.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem. Diana, you have the same problem there.
I got the glasses on.
Diana has the same problem in her area. She can't have that either.
Yeah, I would have to store it somewhere, and our garage is already full, so I can't put it in.
I have stuff everywhere. I have so much stuff everywhere in my house. I have no more room.
I have room in the house.
Diana, you were saying that you can't have a camper. She can't have a camper in her area either.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Because where we live has covenants. And the covenants say, even though it's a private area, they say you can't, we have 2 acres of land, we could hide it, but so we're trying to get the covenant changed because I plan on buying a camper or a motorhome very soon. And part of that is being able to park it on the property. And I want one just so that I have the ability to, to be able to go other places and have a place to store stuff, a second place. It's like a second little home. I want that. I love a camper.
I do too.
Rosie, Crystal, she's building a tiny house in her backyard.
Yeah, tiny house, all kinds of
That's
stuff.
awesome.
Yeah.
We had thought about doing that too here, but then we changed our mind and we're just landscaping the backyard now. But
yes. Well, when you have kids, and I know you do, Rosie, and I do, and you kids today don't leave home like they used to. And my kids will my daughter moved out, but she'll probably end up moving back in. And I have 2 boys as well. They're all young adults. They all go to college, but it's not like it was in the old days. Kids move back home now because it's so expensive and difficult and challenging. So, but they all want their own place. So we turned one section of our house into an apartment for my one son, and it's off to the side. And then we have the whole upstairs, which is a huge upstairs for my other son. And then we have the whole downstairs, but now we're building a tiny house. So whichever one wants the tiny house can have it. But the great thing about a camper or an RV, that's a home in itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't have a large property here, so we wouldn't really be able to build, a place for my son. But we do plan on buying another house on this street, hopefully soon. So that'll probably end up being his place.
And Rosie, Crystal, one of the things you can do is look for a house that you can get like have either put a tiny house on it, or that you can put a camper. Make sure there's no covenants, that you could actually put a camper. And they've got beautiful campers out there, beautiful. I mean, you know, we had a motorhome that was, you know, had 2 bedrooms in it, a living room, you know, everything. Or you can actually just find a house that has a little cottage in the back.
Yeah, it would probably be easier to find one that already has a cottage than to find a place here that would allow. Most
Yes.
places here are all either HOA or some type of association that won't allow it.
Yeah, and that's kind of, you know, the way it is here in our little neighborhood. It's 5 houses. They're all separated, you know, because it's kind of private, but it's all with old people. Everybody's old back in here, and they don't want to make any changes. And I understand that. I respect that. But I want a motorhome.
Me too. Me too.
Hey, Jerry, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, we would probably have to store it somewhere, or we would have to buy a pretty old home here in Vegas where they might have like a larger piece of property and no HOA, but they don't build homes like that out here anymore.
Yeah, here
So
in the
it'd be
South,
hard.
yeah, here in the South, a lot of houses have that extra little house for the mother-in-law. You know, I took care of my elderly mother when she was sick, and we had a mother-in-law suite for her that was part of the house, but it was a separate area. It had its own little kitchen, little bedroom, little living room, bathroom, all of that. And that really made a big difference because, you know, with kids staying at home nowadays longer and longer, and maybe forever, you really kind of need that extra privacy or that extra feeling that they have their own place.
Yeah, my son's only 12, but he's already halfway through high school, and so he wants his own space too. But we have like dual masters in our house, and so he has his own master bedroom. It's kind of his little apartment.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, everybody, thank you, thank you, thank you. This was a short live. It was not a long one. And I've got to go because I got to go get my son.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you. Love you.
Thank you, Norgus. Thank you, everyone here. Love you all much. Thank you. And how do we do it? From my house to your house. May God bless you. Let me take my glasses off. May God bless you. And I hope to talk to y'all soon again. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.